Hey guys, welcome to our Choose Your Life Now training. My name is Brittany Carr. If you're tuning in and joining us for the first time, we do a lot of business trainings on Wednesday, but today we're going to do some product training with two of my favorite Ionix products. They are absolutely incredible. So if you're someone that's dealing with stress, if you need more mental clarity, energy, if you need to sleep better at night, we're going to first talk about our Ionix Supreme. And this is one of our flagship products that was created in our very first system. You know, Ionix has been around for 15 years and we've added a lot of different new products to our line, but Ionix has always been a staple. And actually our formulator, John Anderson, he was asked on stage one year at one of our conventions, if you could take only one Ionix product with you to a desert island and you had to survive on it, what would you take and why? And so everyone was shouting, you know, isolene shakes or cleanse or, you know, chocolates or whatever. But John said he would actually take the Ionix because it has such a nutrient dense profile in it that you could actually survive on it. Now, I'm not telling you to only drink Ionix and not eat food, but it's important to note that there's really over 100 natural botanical products in the Ionix that work synergistically together. I'm not going to talk about every single ingredient, but I am going to talk about a few that are really powerful for the system. So what makes Ionix really different is that it has adaptogenic herbs in it. And adaptogens were actually, they were discovered by the Russians in the 1982-84 Olympics. Or maybe it was back in the 70s. It was one of the Olympics that the Russians were like crushing everybody. They were winning everything and people were like, they're on, you know, sports performance drugs, they're doing something illegal. And really what they were doing wasn't illegal at all. They were just using adaptogenic herbs in their training. And they came out after and they, you know, basically told everyone this was like their secret weapon for performance and why their athletes were just crushing all the other nations. I mean, they were just, I forget, you know, all the different accolades they got that year, but it was amazing. And so it really kind of came to the forefront of science nutrition was these adaptogenic herbs. And so John Anderson at that time, he was a private formulator. He was working for a bunch of different companies, you know, Nature's Gate, GNC, you know, he worked for all the top nutritional companies in the world for over 30 years before he retired and started ISET. So he had all this background knowledge of what was like really hot, you know, in the nutrition world. And so he started to really tap into adaptogenic herbs and he found, you know, ancient plant deposits with all of these great things. And so some of the, I'm just going to read you guys some of the ingredients that are really amazing. We have wolfberry fruit extract. We have ionic alfalfa. Now, ionic alfalfa, that's where all of our minerals come from. And you might hear on a lot of training calls that Ionix is loaded with trace minerals, which is true. And one of the things that people find so extraordinary about starting Ionix, even if they're eating organic, all, you know, non-GMO great food, is they just start to feel differently, like their system lights up. And that has to do with the mineral intake. Now, ionic alfalfa is a great source of minerals because alfalfa has really deep reaching roots and it goes down, you know, past the top, it goes really down into the good, amazing, nutritious soil. And if you follow, you know, farming practices here in the United States, it's not too hard to see that our food's pretty polluted, right? And the topsoil has been damaged because of all the pesticides, because of all the insecticides and fungicides, larvicides, all of the sides that are sprayed, which side in Latin is death, to kill. We have killed our nutrition in our topsoil and we're growing food in nutritionally bankrupt soil. And then our food is bankrupt. So even if you're eating all organic, I get this question a lot, you know, why is Ionix so good for me if I already eat good? Because you're not getting all the nutrients. It's just impossible. So ionic alfalfa is in a bunch of our products and you're getting trace deep, 72 deep trace minerals that are from that amazing ancient plant. And there's lots of other benefits to ionic alfalfa as well. And then there's hibiscus. We have ashwagandha. So ashwagandha root is a adaptogenic herb. And then we also have, I'm trying to find it. It's shilajit. So shilajit, I'm not seeing it here, but I know it's on here somewhere. Shilajit is, it is a herbal formulation from the Himalayan mountains. And we actually get it from, John owns some private sources that we get our shilajit from up in the Himalayan mountains. And so these adaptogenic herbs, they help the body adapt from mental stress, physical stress, environmental stress. So all of us have stress in our lives on some level. So if you're feeling like you need more energy during the day, you would take your Ionix Supreme in the morning. If you are too hyper and you have a hard time calming down, or you lay in bed at night and your brain just goes boo, 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 and it doesn't want to relax, start to take your Ionix at night. We're coming into the winter months, so it's a really powerful and amazing warm tea. You don't want to boil the water because the boiling water would actually kill some of the botanicals. But if you just make it a little bit warm and you sip on it, it's so relaxing. It's so soothing before bedtime. You can also mix it with the Cleanse for Life juice, and you can have that on cleansing days. Who's cleansing today? I am. M's cleansing. Woo! We're doing a global cleanse day today and a team challenge that we're starting November 1st. So it's just an amazing product. It also is loaded with B vitamins. Now, B vitamins are one of the most deficient vitamins in the human body, in America specifically. And when you don't have B vitamins, your energy can be really low. Your B vitamins are used in tons of metabolic processes in the body. I think almost all metabolic processes use some form of a B vitamin nutrient to help it. So it's really important to have B vitamins, and most Americans are really deficient. So you've got a tremendous amount. You've got 300% B6 and 2000% B12. Now, here's the thing. People are like, oh, that might be too much. Well, B vitamins are water soluble. So if your body doesn't require all that you're taking in, it just pees it out. So you don't have to worry about overdosing or anything on a B vitamin because your body is able to process it out. Okay. So it's an amazing product for that. There's also niacin, there's zinc. So there's 33% zinc in here. So we know zinc has amazing properties for boosting the immune system. There's also antifungal properties in the Ionix. So if you're dealing with gut inflammation, candida, obviously we don't make any sort of medical claims, but if you have that sort of stuff going on in your body, skin issues, digestive problems, that is a good sign that you have some gut bacteria and some fungal stuff going on that's not very good. I'd also recommend you getting on a really high quality probiotic, which Isagenix doesn't have its own probiotic, but you can search, find a great one at your local health food store, start to get on that along with your Isagenix system. And the antifungal properties in this are really awesome. Now, kind of a fun, this is a secret tip, and I don't know if any of you have ever heard this, but I heard this a long time ago. One of the scientists and doctors told me this, 10 years ago at an event. So I don't even know if I've ever shared this live before, but you can actually put Ionix in a spray bottle and you can spray it on your skin and it can accelerate weight loss. Now, I don't even know how, but I know that back in the day, people were doing this in Isagenix and they were having great results. So get a little squirt bottle and just kind of spray it around and see. And also we've put it on, we've had little rashes or skin flare-ups before, and we've actually used some of it. I know that there's a lot of talk in the community where people actually give it to their animals. So you have to be really, it's potent and it's powerful. But I do want to say you cannot give this product. The adaptogenic herbs are too powerful for anyone under 18. So because it does help to balance testosterone levels and hormonal levels, you cannot give it to your children or to anyone under the age of 18, and it's not recommended for pregnancy or nursing. Okay, so those are really important tips. This is for adults that are not pregnant or nursing, and especially for athletes. You can take up to 2 ounces a day. You don't want to take more than 2 ounces a day. I have had a couple clients over the years drink Ionix instead of the cleanse on a cleanse day. Don't do that. Nothing bad's going to happen to you. You might just have like crazy amounts of energy and you're not going to be cleansing really. So you don't want to do that. It's like liquid gold. So you want to savor it. It does come in a powder. The powder tastes like a pear juice. The liquid tastes like a ginger. I'm a personal fan of the liquid, but if you are traveling and you want to take Ionix, and we also have the little to-go packets, which I don't have on hand, but those are great too for athletes or people on the go. You can throw it in a water bottle, a gym bag, all that stuff. So it's a really, really wonderful product. I'm going to see, there's maca, there's ginger, alpha lipoic acid. Again, that has amazing healthy aging properties in it. So it's just a really well-rounded, there it is, Shilajit. I keep looking. I was like, my eyes keep looking. There it is, Shilajit. Shilajit is an awesome herb, adaptogenic herb, and I encourage you to Google it. So like put in maca root into Google and read about it. Put in Shilajit into Google and read about it. Put in, where was the other? Wolfberry. And
you spell Shilajit?
Oh, Shilajit. So, and it kind of sounds like a cuss word, but it's not. Shilajit. Shilajit.
Ah,
Shilajit.
thank you, Brittany.
Yes. So Google those things, guys, and it's really amazing because you start to see all these health professionals speaking out about these amazing adaptogenic herbs, and then you look on the back of your Isogenics bottles and you're like, wow, we have all of that. Like in one formulation, we don't have to go buy 20 different bottles and spend, $200. We get all of this in one bottle for wholesale $32. Like that's amazing. And then the second product I wanted to talk about with adaptogenic herbs is, of course, my favorite. How many of you love e-shots? It's amazing. This is the lemon lime flavor. We also have our pomegranate and our raspberry. They're all really good, but I would say I'm definitely healthily addicted to the lemon lime. I love it. This is yerba mate green tea. It's equivalent of 1 cup of a naturally sourced caffeine. So it's equivalent to a cup of coffee, but again, it's green tea and yerba mate sourced. And it has the adaptogenic herbs in it. So again, you're getting the balance, the brain chemistry balance, the body balance. It doesn't make you jittery. You're not overwhelmed by the energy. It's actually very just stable is how I would define it. It's stable, consistent energy throughout the day and a stable, consistent mindset so that your brain stays alert. So anytime I'm working on a project or I'm writing, I always have these by my desk. So I really, really encourage you, if you're a teacher or you work long hours or you have children, as long as you're not nursing or pregnant, you can enjoy up to 2 e-shots a day along with your Ionix Supreme. So it's really great. Do you want to share something?
Yeah, so as you're talking about this, I'm researching Shilajit, and it says it's used in Ayurveda medicine, the traditional Indian system of medicine. It has been reported to contain at least 85 minerals of ionic form, as well as triterpenes, and humic acids. So it's interesting that it says ionic form because that's what it's called, Ionix.
Yeah, Ionix. Yeah, guys, and I really encourage you, go to Isogenics product or isoproduct.com and pull up the ingredient list of Ionix and just geek out for a little bit. Like we used to do presentations back in the day where I would break down all these ingredients. It's too much for people when they first start. But now that you are building a business in Isogenics, you're tapped into the team, you're learning about these amazing products, get excited about the research so you can really understand what we have in our hands is so powerful. And again, it's soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, it's vegetarian, and it's everything in Isogenics is a food. When people think of food, here's what I want to say really quick. We're programmed in our society to think of food in a certain way, right? We think of food and you think of a Big Mac, French fries, and a Coke. That's actually not food. That was never meant to go in the human body, and it's poison. Food is something that your body can take and source energy from and extract nutrients from so that your body can be its fuel. Food is fuel for your body. And so if you start to look at what you're currently eating, people are like, oh, Isogenics isn't food, it's a liquid. Well, yeah, but your body needs things in liquid form, right? Your stomach doesn't have teeth, and your teeth are used to break down and make something into a liquid so then your cells and your tissue, your blood can soak it up and take out the nutrients. The Ionix is in the liquid form, so everything goes right. It's very bioavailable. Same with our cleanse, same with our shakes. Bioavailability is huge. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about on here. Velvet bean, we have watermelon extract, hibiscus flower. So high antioxidant profile. We know that antioxidants help with free radical damage. When there's all these free radicals that are floating around us all the time. If you don't know what a free radical is, it's I talk about this in my book, but I always say they're an atom gone bad. They're like an atom that's it's missing a thing. And it's they attack you and they attack healthy cells. So free radicals, we don't want free radicals. We want to minimize our body's ability. We want to maximize our body's ability to fight free radical damage. We want to minimize free radicals going in. And having a high antioxidant profile, a high mineral profile going into your body. So everything in Isogenics works synergistically together. The cleanse, the Ionix, the shakes, our healthy aging vitamins, our e-shots, everything works to balance so that you have this wonderful system that you can use on the go, that's affordable, that tastes good, and that allows your body to absorb and benefit from the nutrients that it requires every day to function. So that's really what I wanted to share with you guys today. I know that's a lot of information, but Ionix is awesome. Em, is there anything else you want to add? I know you're over there Googling cool stuff now.
I know. Well, basically, Ionix is the cat's pajamas, guys. It is so awesome.
I love that.
I just took mine and I have so much energy and I just feel great. I feel alert. I mean, it could also be that I'm cleansing, but just feels great. So definitely recommended to get your Ionix and take it every morning. And you can take an ounce in the morning, an ounce at night, good to go.
Awesome. So make sure you guys add this to your auto ships. This is not something you just do on your 30-day system. This is something you want to always have in your fridge, in your cupboard, ready to go. It's something you want to take every day for the rest of your life. It's awesome. And obviously same with the e-shots are great too. So thank you guys for tuning into this training. Hopefully you found value in that, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.